IGN Rewind Theater is presented by Remember Me. Coming to consoles and PC June 4th. Remix memories, change the world.
Hey everybody, this is Chris and Jim. We're here to break down the latest trailer for Man of Steel.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of this footage already, so we're going to scrub forward here to some of the cool stuff that we haven't seen yet. We see that clearly there's global impact to Zod's invasion and not just simply Metropolis. Now this guy...
This is a, we don't think this is Zod. We think this is one of his henchmen in full Krypton regalia here.
Yeah, this could be Non or a version of Non. If you guys remember Superman 2, Non was the big mute that him and Ursa were the hench people of General Zod. We're going to see this guy doing a lot of the dirty work and the fighting. Here's a great shot of Zod and his team. The woman in the middle is Feora, who... also known as Ursa in some of the previous incarnations. Interestingly enough, in the comics, she is Zod's wife. So I don't know if that relationship's going to play out in this movie, but it would certainly add an interesting dynamic. Let's scrub forward here just a little bit to... well, actually, this is an interesting thing right here.
Yeah, I think this might be Fortress of Solitude stuff, but you think it might be...
I think maybe this is... the Kryptonian wreckage, maybe it's some sort of living element there, and that it, it forms a symbol to kind of tell him his destiny, all that sort of thing. You know how the original movies had the Kryptonian crystal.
Now this is interesting. This is an actual alien craft coming directly to the Kent farm.
Yeah, maybe they were able to trace the signature of the wreckage to Clark's home. But what's interesting is that now we're going to see the Kent family farm is seeing better days. And we has Jonathan Kent perhaps passed away at this point? We don't know.
Yeah, it's certainly a possibility.
Let's see, coming up right here.
Now this is a good shot of that armor, and you see there's this clear element that goes over as kind of a helmet, and that kind of like goes back and forth and allows the head to be free or not.
Now this is the planet, the Daily Planet, we believe, because you can kind of tell just by the ceilings. Maybe they know, like they did in Superman 2, that Lois Lane is their way of getting to Kal-El, so let's go hit where she works. As if newspapers didn't have enough trouble these days.
This gives you a sense of the global scale of everything.
Now here, let's just go back. That was a good shot of Feora back there, but this fella here in the charging Superman again could be Non, but we don't think it's Zod because...
Yeah, I think Zod is over there giving the orders to the right. He's standing there, You
can see a cape, too, behind him. And wouldn't it just be like a supervillain stand there and monologue while the henchman does all the work? Coming up here...
Now, this is an interesting sequence. You see it's clearly Lois falling through the sky and Superman saving her. And then the next shot, we think it's the previous shot or a previous sequence.
Yeah, because there you see it looks like Lois. It is Lois hanging off the back of a plane. And this is kind of interesting because you get a good look, again, at the face mask of the armor deflecting the bullets. Although, you know what's interesting about that? What happened to Superman being able to deflect bullets?
Yeah.
Just by his skin. Why do you have a face mask? Are they perhaps not as powerful, or does the Earth's yellow sun affect each Kryptonian a little differently?
Possibly. She's looking a lot like a female Shepard from Mass Effect in that armor.
Let's see. Now, in the Superman Earth 1 storyline, Earth doesn't quite know what to make of Superman. He's a hero, but they kind of give him up too because, or he gives himself up because not every human trusts him. The aliens invaded because of him. So it looks like maybe not only are they taking from Jeff Johns' Birthright, but also from Straczynski's Earth 1. Who is this dude? It's not Loki.
Yeah, we don't know who this is exactly. We kind of feel like maybe it isn't Zod, but look at the nice like H.R. Geiger style.
Yeah, very Prometheus alien kind of design there. Now this bad boy, Toasty here.
Now I'm thinking this is probably Zod's motivation, just because of how this is cut for the trailer.
Yeah.
Like it looks like he's reacting to this corpse. It's maybe a catalyst for what he goes to do.
I mean, perhaps Zod led a civil war in Krypton, a faction against Jor-El. This guy paid the price for it. He's pissed off, wants revenge. Or maybe it's simply, a fallen soldier.
Yeah, it could be any number of things. This is an awesome shot, kind of a horrific shot for a Superman
for a
movie.
Superman movie. I mean, we've never seen anything quite this grim, but are those Kryptonian skulls? Maybe Krypton didn't blow up yet in this story.
Yeah, could be.
We don't know. Or maybe these are people who worked at the Daily Planet. Seriously, I don't know. We saw the Daily Planet getting all busted up. Now, here, Lois Lane with the Prometheus outfit.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. We don't know exactly where this happens in the movie, but I'm assuming it's towards the end, and we think that maybe Feora. So
yeah, maybe she's like, we can't afford to have you get killed because you're our insurance policy. I don't know, but is it possible that maybe they go to Krypton? Maybe does Lois Lane go to Krypton? I don't know. That's a wild theory. I'm probably wrong. I'm just spitballing here, folks. Let's go back right here just for a second, because we did talk about this a little bit in our previous rewind, but this sort of Kraken-type Kryptonian ship is very, or monster, or whatever the hell it is, very interesting, but also in light of Avengers, it's a curious element.
Now this, we kind of think this is probably the Daily Planet, and this is, I'm thinking this has to do with Lois, probably.
Yeah, I mean, look, Superman doesn't cry for just anybody. He's a tough guy, and you know, somebody pissed him off big time. Now this, let's just go back here for a second. Interesting ship again, but this is what we want to talk about.
Great shot of the laser vision. We think this is either Zod. I mean, yeah, heat vision. This is either Zod, or it's possible that it is that henchman style character.
Dude. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next time. Can't wait for Man of Steel, June 14th.